Hey guys, this is just kind of an introductory video for the channel. It's not going to be a very long one. I'm sitting at about 35th and South Street. That's Memorial Drive over there in Lincoln, Nebraska. And this is what used to be, a long time ago, the Rock Island Railroad line. Trains ran through here on a pretty regular basis. I think it said that the last train that rolled through Lincoln as a Rock Island was about 1980, and that sounds about right. So I'm going to start at South Street, which is about, give or take, about halfway through the Rock Island thing, since this is just a test video. And I'm going to run up this way for a little ways. And I'm not going to get in a big hurry. So on the way back, I'll stop and shoot some still pictures of pretty much a lot of what you're seeing right now. These trails are pretty nicely taken care of. And we're just going to tool along and see what we see. Morning. And morning. And these bike trails are pretty popular, and believe it or not, even in the wintertime when there's snow, these are some that get cleared off pretty quick. Now we're gonna go, and right there, if you need to, there's a little grocery store right back over here that you can just jump off the bike path, go pick you up something to munch, or you can take a little break. And even though we're in, right smack going through the middle of town, it's pretty quiet. There's a little squirrel right there. There we go, up into the trees. Yeah, so it's you can see the houses over there. So even though we're in the middle of the city, I'll stop up here in a second so you can take it all in. Some more homes right here, right along the bike path. So they used to listen to the trains go by here on a daily basis. But now they get to listen to bicycles go by, which is probably, I would venture to guess, a whole lot quieter. So there are multiple little places like this with a bench. Usually they're in memory of someone. And access points from the various neighborhoods. There's another one right here. And as I said, this there's a small creek that runs right along there. Then I'll get some pictures of that on the way back. That'll be a little bit better, because I'm not going to go very much further on this part of the trail. Yeah. Morning.
Good morning.
That's one thing that I enjoy about this in the morning. It's people greet you and say good morning, or afternoon, depending on the time of day, evening. You do get a lot of people that don't, but I think that's has to do with they've got those ear pod thingies. Morning. They have their ear pod thingies in there. And I'm doing pretty good. 5 minutes. These little map thingies show the where the rain goes, which is pretty much into that creek down there, and then there's a watershed quite a ways south. that these creeks drain into, eventually going into either the Platte River or the Missouri River, and then of course on down that to the Mississippi and into the Gulf of Mexico. When I got this back a few days ago, I gotta say that morning, I found out real quick how incredibly out of shape I am. So kind of bear with me with a little bit of hinting and panting, and I'm not going to piss and moan about it by any means. There's another part of the old bike trail that went through here. This one is much more flat. Doesn't wear you out quite as bad. Morning. All these little adopted trail signs. A lot of people come along, donate their time, keeping this place clean. And a lot of this has to do with the, also has to do with the respect shown by the people that use it. I mean, now and again you'll see trash and stuff strewn about, but not very often. And if you do see it, it's generally not there very long, because even if it's not an Adopt a Trail member, someone will pick it up. Oh, here's something fun. Let's do a Batman. Batman photo. Batman video. And then we're back. I'll do another Batman view. All right. But there's all kinds of, there's a little area right back there. That's great for taking pictures. That guy's on one of them unicycle thingies. Never could get the hang of those. Tried a unicycle a few times, always ended up busting my butt. Now we're gonna go, see, now we're back in, as quiet as it is. You would swear up and down that we're in the deep woods. And yet, you know, not even 100 feet or so away, there's homes and roads and people driving by. I'll give you an example of that here in just a second. Won't take long for this, because right up here This is Sheridan Boulevard. This kind of angles across Lincoln. And they did some replacement on this a while back. So that's pretty much new stuff up there. But they didn't let the old stuff go to waste. And as a matter of fact, I think that's where I'll stop, and I'll flip around and head back, because I'm on 10 minutes on this video. Because right up here they actually used a part of the roadway and made a little display / rest area. And there's not a lot of points of interest, you know, along this particular part of the trail system. But it's still nice, quiet, calm, relaxed. Morning.
Hi.
And this will make a good stopping point. And it'll make for a good restart point for another video as well. See, and there we are. We come right out, and here we've got homes on either side. Still pretty quiet along there. And here, we're going to stop over here in just a second. I'm going to go on up so that we've got the from street to street on this part covered. And we come out into a large neighborhood after all that quiet, and I didn't get in a big rush. I'm not going to get in a big rush on these videos. Morning. Morning. Now make a quick cross of the street here. And it's to give you an idea about how far I've gone in case you want to map it. Okay, so we just went from South Street to Calvert on the bike path. And I'll be going back up that way. And I'll stop along the way. Of course, I'm not going to video this because I'm going to be stopping and shooting pictures. And for every one picture that I take, or one set of pictures that I take, because usually I take a couple of shots that... Morning. And we'll go back across the street over here. So anyway, what I was saying is, when I take a small series of shots, it takes me a half an hour to 45 minutes to shoot each one, because I load up the cameras and stuff after each shot, because I'm not going to take a chance on the camera getting broke. So it goes back into its bag each and every time, and the tripod gets put back up each and every time, so it doesn't get broken. Better safe than sorry, you know. So from Calvert Street, I'll be heading back on the Rock Island Trail, and that's what this is right here. And I'll be stopping along the way and taking some pictures, but I'm going to end the video part of it here. And like I said, I'm going to shoot the pictures, and I will upload those in a slideshow style format. So stay tuned for that, because I'll put it right back to back with this video, so you don't have to wait for it. But anyway, as I said, this is my first one out of the chute. We're about 15 minutes into the video, so I'll end it here. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I tell you, if you got any questions or any requests where you would like to see me go other than to hell and back, leave them in the comments or something like that. And I'll see if I can get around to, like, if you want to see the Capitol building, I'll eventually get to that. There's Memorial Stadium where the Cornhuskers play. Tons of stuff to see around here, and tons of stuff that I could take pictures of and do videos on. So to make a request, I'll be happy to see about getting it done. So I'll end this now, and hopefully you've enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.